this is this part of the video. We're going to be adding a calculated column. Now, I'm looking at the sales data, or I'm looking at the sales tab. And here, if you see, we have the revenue, cost, and the profit. I want to add, if the profit is greater than 0, then I want to mention if it is greater than 0 profit, and if it is less than 0, I want to mention loss. So we're going to use the if function for this. So is equal to if. Okay, and then what is it that I want to check? I want to check profit. Profit is, if it is greater than 0, then in double quotes, what do I want? Profit, comma, else what do I want to mention? Loss. Close bracket, hit enter. So this is how you would use the if function inside Power Pivot. Okay, and you see this is a calculated column. Now, how do I change the name of this? I can mention this status. I'm just going to call this a status, so profit or loss. Next, I have the sales table, and in this sales table, let's assume, let me look at the data once again. We have the product ID. Okay, let me also look at the products table. So in the products table, I have the product name, brand, etc. So in this, if I want to get, maybe I want to mention the category. So in the sales report, I want to get the category for each of these products. For each of these products, I want to get the category. So how do I do this? So this is similar to using the VLOOKUP or XLOOKUP formula in Excel. And however, in DAX, there is no VLOOKUP or XLOOKUP. Instead of that, there's something called as related. So I'm going to say related. And what do I want? I want related what products. From the products table, what do I want? I want the category. If I want the brand, I'll select the brand, but I want the category. So I'm going to say is equal to related product category. Press tab, close bracket, hit enter, and this is going to give me the product category. And see the difference between, again, Excel formula is you will have to drag the Excel formula down. Here you don't have to do that. It is going to update for all of them, and I'm going to call this as category. Okay, and you will see we have got the category for each of these products. So this is how you can use the related function here. Okay, so what do we have? We also looked at the if function, and we looked at the related function. Now, I also want to find out, for example, here, let's say on the products. Okay, what do I want to find out? I want to find out the total sale that we did for brand. If you remember, we had calculated the total here, right? So total sales have calculated, and what is the name that we have given? We called it as total sales. And I want to find out the total sale based on each brand. I want to find out for Mars or even for category. If I want to do that, how do I do that? So this is where we can use the calculate feature or the calculate form. And calculate DAX formula. Okay, so what do I want to calculate? So calculate works like the filter formula in Excel. So what do I want to find out? I want to find out what is the total sale that we did based on brand, and this will work only on the measures that we have, or will have to calculate the measures separately. Okay, so I'm going to say again calculate. What do I want to do? I have the total sale, so I'm just going to type total, and again you'll see here it has already come, right? Total sales, comma, for what? For products table. So I'm going to say product. Under that, what? For brand, equal to, in double quotes, Mars. So based on this brand, I've got the total sale, but now I want to get the total only for Mars. Yep. If I hit enter, I'm going to get that total here, and this is for Mars. So let me just expand this. Okay, so this is the total. This is the total sale that we have for this particular brand. And I can also rename this by selecting this, and I'm going to say total for Mars. Okay, so this is how you can use the calculate function in Power Pivot and Power Query. The same set of formulas is going to work there. And if you are planning to expand your career or upgrade your skills in Power BI, then you can use these in Power BI as well. Okay, so we've got this. So similarly, there are a lot more formulas that you can use. So what I will do is I will give a link in the description to download some of the most commonly used formulas in Power Pivot so that we don't waste too much time learning each of those formulas. Yeah. Okay, so we looked at a measure, we looked at a calculated column, and then we looked at using the calculate feature inside Power Pivot. So that brings me to the end of this section here. I'll see you in the next video.